A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live stream of the Singapore Sports Awards 2020. We hope that you're going to enjoy an evening of forging ahead with us here from the Singapore Sports Hub. My name is Kelly Latimer and I will be your host for this evening as we come to you live, like I said, from the Singapore Sports Hub. What better place to celebrate the Singapore Sports Award than that? Now, it's been quite a remarkable year for Team Singapore, especially in 2019. Of course, as a nation, we celebrated so many highs with our athletes on their journeys to pursue sporting excellence. Our junior athletes in fencing and table tennis reached new heights in world rankings, while the seniors also followed suit in reaching world #1 in billiards, as well as a historic win in women's bowling. Now, at the SEA Games, our athletes delivered yet again with an impressive medal haul of 53 gold, 46 silver and 68 bronze medals, and setting numerous national and games records in the process. Much to be proud of, and all of us were cheering along behind them every single step of the way. Now, as we celebrate Team Singapore's outstanding performance in 2019, we also take this opportunity to also recognize and all of us who have been behind the scenes cheering them on. The coaches, the event organizers, the storytellers, the photographers, all those who play important roles in a thriving sporting ecosystem. So stay with me this evening as we celebrate the vibrancy in Singapore sport, as well as recognize those who have played a huge part in our sporting success. If you'd like to download the program and also get a little bit more information about the finalists, you can also click on the QR code just to the right over here, as well as the link in the caption as well. If you've got friends who haven't tuned in yet, please get them to join our stream. Share the stream on your various social media platforms so that we can get more people to join in the celebration as we recognize Team Singapore and all of their achievements. Now, to kick off the awards proper, ladies and gents, we have a special message from our guest of honour, Speaker of Parliament and President of the Singapore National Olympic Council, Mr. Tan Chuan Jin.
We had an incredible sporting high in 2019, winning more than 50 goals at the SEA Games with our largest ever away contingent. We celebrated regional and international victories, championships and national records.
Someone through to the Olympic Games.
Demonstrating to the world our appetite for sporting success and rallying everyone at home to cheer as one Team Singapore. But when we were set to reach greater heights this year, everything came to a grinding halt.
Tokyo 2020 organizers and the International Olympic Committee bowing to pressure brought on by Ginobili.
Amidst the uncertainty, we draw strength from our sporting talents. To step up, to put our dreams aside, to reach out, and to care for each other. Our athletes, coaches, and community embody the very best of the human spirit. We have read their stories, which inspired. We saw them powering through their lows. And when we see such resilience, we tell ourselves that we can do that too. Through their tears, we learn hope. Through their leadership, we learn courage. Through their triumph, we learn to always be forging ahead. So today, Team Singapore, this is your day. Continue to show us the way forward.
What a wonderful message. Now, the Singapore Sports Awards is organised by the Singapore National Olympic Council and Sports Singapore. It's also sponsored by the Tote Board Group. The priority focus for the awards this year is to ensure that we are still able to recognise the achievements of our sporting community in a safe environment. So let us hear a little bit more from Mrs. Jessie Phua, the organising chairperson and also Vice President of the SNOC. Jessie, thank you for joining me today.
Hello.
How are you doing? You are looking fabulous this evening, I have to say.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this year's awards. How exactly has the team prepared for it?
Well, we were very well prepared and on track to showcasing for an amazing awards evening for Team Singapore and the Singapore Sports Fraternity, and then lo and behold, we got hit, and so it's back to the drawing board. We had many discussions. We wanted to forge. Some wanted to forge ahead with what we have already arranged, but at the end of the day, we recognized that there's too much uncertainty ahead of us. Our priority was, first and foremost, the safety and well-being of our sportsmen and sportswomen. And secondly, we are very determined that we want to recognize their contribution and achievements for the year before the end of the year. So through much research, preparation, and voila, we are here tonight. We are very excited to be able to present to everyone a safe and interesting way of recognizing our sporting heroes.
We are going to be forging ahead tonight, and I'm sure that being the theme of this evening, we're all going to be cheering behind each and every single one of our recipients this evening as well. Jessie, thank you so much for sharing about that. I think it's so important to showcase exactly all that's being done to make sure that we're keeping our athletes safe. Now, today we're also delighted to have with us the shortlisted finalists for this year's Singapore Sports Awards in the finalist lobby next to our production suite. So we're going to cross over and say a big hello to these guys over on the side. A very big welcome, guys. All right, so let's get on with our awards for this evening, starting with our very first one. We will be unveiling the winners for 12 awards. The judges have voted and the votes were tallied by auditing firm KPMG Singapore. Delivering the results today is Mr. Chen Junwei, partner of KPMG Singapore. Mr. Chen, please. Fabulous. So now we have all of the details. Jessie, in your hands, no pressure now. All right, presenting and joining us this evening are, of course, our special guests who have taken time out to be with us to present the awards to all of our winners. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Singapore Sports Hub, let's also welcome Mr. Tan Chuan Jin, Speaker of Parliament and President of the Singapore National Olympic Council. Mr. Edwin Tong, Minister for Culture, Community and Youth and Second Minister for Law. And Mr. Fong Yong Kian, Chief Executive of Tote Board. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us this evening. And now we start off with the very first award. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. The Best Sports Events of the Year Awards recognize sports events which have demonstrated excellence in key areas such as delivering quality experiences for all at large and the impact of the sports industry and community. The finalists for the local edition are homegrown events or events sanctioned by the national sports associations with international or regional participation. And the finalists are and there you have it. We have our finalists standing before you. Congratulations to each and every single one of you for making it this far. So, the moment we've now been waiting for. Jessie, the results are in your hands.
The award goes to the Standard Chartered Singapore Marathon 2019. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Our Best Sports Event of the Year local event is the Standard Chartered Marathon Singapore 2019. Now, this was the 18th edition in the running. Standard Chartered Singapore Marathon 2019 was introduced its first ever evening race and celebrated together with over 50,000 runners from over 127 countries. It was a phenomenal event that I'm sure many of you were honored to be a part of as well. And I'm sure as we miss our running events, we look back fondly on those memories. And now we move over to the next award, which is the Best Sports Event of the Year International. These finalists are part of a world or regional series, and like the Best Sports Local Event finalists, they've also demonstrated excellence in key areas such as delivering quality experiences for all at large and the impact to the sports industry and community. So let's take a look at the finalists. Absolutely wonderful. Each of those events sensational and outstanding in their own right. These are the finalists, but only one will walk away as the eventual winner in this category, the Best Sports Event of the Year International. Jesse.
The award goes to the International Champions Cup 2019 Singapore, presented by AIA.
Congratulations to the 2019 edition of the International Champions Cup Singapore, presented by AIA. Entering its third year in Singapore, the International Champions Cup has matured into a major annual sporting event on the regional sporting calendar and is one that I'm sure many of you look forward to. Congratulations once again to the International Champions Cup for the 2019 edition. Moving on now to our third award of the evening, the most inspiring sports story of the year. Now, it recognizes a contribution of a deserving journalist for his or her inspirational sports story. The winning story is one that captures the positive values of sport, highlighting the triumphs of the human spirit in a sporting context, and also being able to convince readers to live better through sport. So let's take a look at our finalists. And here we go, a look at our finalists for this fantastic category, the most inspiring sports story of the year. I'm sure many of you have read their stories and been duly inspired, but which one will be front page tomorrow? We're about to find out. Jesse, over to you.
The award goes to Rohit Rijna of the Straits Times.
Written by Rohit Rijnath of the Straits Times, this feature piece on Theresa Goh and her friendship with fellow Paralympian Ipin Siu, Rijnath presents readers with a glimpse into the pair's determination, zest for life, as well as achievements. It's actually his third time winning this award, but unfortunately Rohit is unable to attend tonight's awards presentation, and so receiving this award on his behalf is also nominated Mohammad Sazali. And so we move swiftly along to our next award, the Best Sports Photo of the Year. This award recognizes excellence in sports photography and images which capture the essence of Singaporeans competing or participating in sport, or of action captured at a Singapore-based sport event. And the finalists are photos, such an incredible way of capturing a moment, especially freezing such a momentous moment in time. But which one of these photos will walk away as the deserving winner for this evening? We are about to find out. Jessie.
The award goes to Andy Chua.
Andy Chua's photo was photographed at the 2019 SEA Games.
Congratulations.
A beautiful shot that depicted the close touch when Cheong Tsum Won beat Singapore's defending champion Joseph Schooling by 0.0 seconds to win the men's 50-meter butterfly event. Congratulations to Andy with our best sports photo of the year. Congratulations. Now, besides the winners of the 12 main award categories, we also recognize the outstanding achievements of athletes in their various sporting fields with Meritorious awards. This year, 180 athletes have achieved outstanding results in 2019. So let's take a little moment to recognize these athletes who have truly excelled. A huge congratulations to all our winners of the Meritorious Awards. If you'd like to read some further information about each and every single one of them, you can check out our e-citation booklet. Now, for the next segment, we pay homage to the athletes who put aside their individuality for the greater purpose of their teams. Let's take a look.
My team, they are very important to me. They came from all the different backgrounds, different ages. The youngest is like 12 years younger than me. We are happy people, though we are very shy. I'm glad that all the differences, then we still can come together as a team.
Our softball team may have a never say die or no fear kind of a spirit. Even in the face of our opponents who may be stronger and all, they have that mentality that I will show you as an opponent that you have to fear me.
I love the competitiveness from my team to bring out during courts and really fight for each other. Teammates in national, we are enemies at clubs. But when we come together as one, we really play for the flag on our chest. Of course, sometimes got conflicts here and there, but it's very normal. So I'm glad that 30 of us pulled through.
On the Southeast Asia level, actually softball is not played at every SEA Games. So every SEA Games is like a big deal.
When it comes to the game, we're like, no, we cannot fail this time, We've already been through that heart pain and regrets, what we could have done better in 2015,
I want the team to be the best. I'm glad that we did. In 2017, we were 16th. Then after that, we trained hard, We were 12 last year.
It's got to go in now, and it has. Well, we've had some beautiful goals in this game.
We really played as one. We were shocked and we were really happy.
There were a lot of sacrifices made. So there's quite a few that took a leave of absence from their universities. It's especially sweet for us, especially when we beat Philippines at their home ground.
When the last out was made, I had a very good view of everyone's jubilation, and this guy was a crybaby, you know, like he was running from outfield like crying and smiling. That was really something memorable for us.
I see them more than my mom. You don't get these every year kind of things. You will grow old. So I cherish my time with them.
I would say it's more than brotherhood. We are really there to look out for each other all the time.
It truly is very touching to hear their stories of how much they've gone through, especially to be able to fly our Singapore flag. Now, our next award, the Sports Boy, Sports Girl Team of the Year Event Award, recognizes excellence and teamwork among youth athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, the finalists are And so now we take a look at our finalists. Congratulations for making it this far. But who will walk away as our winner tonight? Only Jessie knows. Jessie, the honor is all yours.
The award goes to the table tennis men's doubles team.
Congratulations, our Sports Boy, Sports Girl Team of the Year event goes to our table tennis men's doubles team, who won silver in the 2019 SEA Games, and the duo also paddled their way to a bronze medal at the 2019 ITTF World Junior Table Tennis Championships. Now, this is the first time that they're walking away with this award, so congratulations to them. Receiving the award on behalf of the duo is Josh Chua. Moving on to our sixth award for this evening, a Team of the Year event. 6 teams made it as finalists for this category, so let's take a look at who they are. We're familiar with their names and faces because we've been watching them, cheering them as they took part in the various games and events. And here they are, our finalists for the Team of the Year event category. But which one of them will be walking away with the coveted award? Jessie, over to you.
The award goes to Swimming Women's 4x200 Freestyle Team.
Congratulations to our Swimming Women's 4x200 meter freestyle team. This impressive quartet dominated the women's 4x200 meter freestyle relay at the 2019 SEA Games with ease, winning the gold medal with a new national and meet record timing. Receiving the award is Christy Chu on behalf of her teammates Kwa Ting Wen and Kwa Ching Wen, who are currently overseas, as well as Gan Ching Hui. They are also cheered on by the rest of the swim team, who are looking so excited and jubilated. It's so nice to see everybody's happy faces here this evening, and hopefully you're all enjoying this live coverage of the Singapore Sports Awards 2020 as we move on to our next category. The 7th award for this evening, the Team of the Year Team Sport Award, which recognizes outstanding performance from a team. The 2 finalists are So we have our finalists here with us now. Congratulations to both of them for already making it this far, but now it's time to find out who will win. The honor is all yours, Jessie.
Thank you. The award goes to floorball women's team.
Well deserved and hard fought for, I'm sure. The floorball women's team played 11 back-to-back matches at the highest levels to emerge #1 in Southeast Asia and 12th at the World Floorball Championships 2019, the highest ranking attained since 2011. Now, this is the second time that they are winning this award, and they are highly deserving. The last time was back in 2018. Receiving the award is Debbie Poe, the team captain, and of course they are also joined by the rest of their team cheering online as well, because what is a team award if we don't see the actual team cheering in the background as well? Congratulations to all of our team awards winners. But it's not just a team effort if it's just the players. It's also about the coaches as well. Now, 6 deserving coaches who also play the role of mentor, enabler, cheerleader, and friend to the athletes are recognized as our Coach of the Year finalists. The athletes have a special message for their coaches, so let's hear from them.
Storms they have raged around us.
I've definitely learned a lot from Stefan. He's always very calm, you know, like trying to make sure that I understand exactly what he's trying to say. I really treasure the amount of knowledge that he brings to the swim team. I just think that it's something that's very hard to come by. Everything that he tells me, it's very fresh, you know, it's something that I've never heard before.
I would say Coach Moyo is a well-respected coach, a humble one. It makes us grow stronger. It increases our mental toughness. I would like to thank Coach Moyo for bringing up our Singapore badminton standards with his constant guidance and always believing in me that I will achieve much more than where I am right now. Thank you, Coach.
Louis is a very kind and genuine person. She really goes out of the way for the team.
I admire her sense of resilience, and she's a very fun and loving person.
It's not an easy task how she juggles between being a lecturer, a coach, and also having responsibilities back at home.
After all the sacrifices that she made, we are truly blessed to have her and for her to develop us as players. We love you, Lou!
I would describe my coach as a very kind person. My first impression of him was like he's very cool, but once you get to know him, he's very friendly, and he's also very respected, very knowledgeable, and I'm very thankful for his coaching and his guidance, being patient with me all this time.
Coach Jason is one of the most patient coach I've worked with in my bowling career. He is a really good listener and he understands our needs. You know, putting the athletes before himself and making such sacrifices for us is something that is quite admirable to me. There's so many things that I want to thank Coach Jason for, but most importantly, I would just like to thank him for always being there for us. He believes in us. He's proven on countless occasions that he is here to stay, regardless of good times and bad times.
Coach is someone who looks tough on the outside, but he's actually a soft-hearted person. He genuinely cares for the well-being of his shooters, and his care and concern goes beyond just on producing results. It's more of like helping us to reach our full potential in life. No matter who his shooters are, he doesn't give up on any of them. Thank you, Coach, for all the effort and for teaching me that sports is not about just winning and medals. It's about finding happiness in this journey. Thank you for your fighting spirit in life, and I wish you good health and many happy days ahead.
What incredible, heartfelt messages and tributes from our athletes. Thank you guys for taking time out to send those through. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, the unsung heroes nominated for this year's Coach of the Year award are as follows. It is said by many of the athletes that they spend more time with their coaches than with their parents, and I think the figures that these individuals have provided for our athletes definitely role models for future generations as well. So here are our finalists. Congratulations to each and every single one of you. But now, Jessie, it's over to you.
The award goes to Louise Kung.
Congratulations, Louise Kung from floorball. She's gone the distance with and for her floorballers. Under her guidance, the floorball women's team clinched 12th place at the 2019 World Floorball Championship, the best position ever accomplished in their history. She is also the first female coach to win since 1970. An absolute achievement, and congratulations to her. So now we're down to our last 4 awards for 2020. How fast has the evening been flying by, hey? The Sports Girl, Sports Boy, Sportswoman and Sportsman of the Year awards recognize the qualities of sporting excellence. 4 athletes share what chasing excellence in their sport means to them. Here's their story.
2019 was definitely hectic, you know. It gave me an opportunity to actually prove myself.
In terms of playing wise, it was the best year that I've ever had. Winning becomes a habit, and then losing becomes a habit as well, you know.
Wanting to win a world title has been at the back of my mind since 2009. I guess the fear would be for history to repeat itself, finish just out of the podium and go back empty-handed again. And not to win was very heartbreaking every time, so when I finally won it, I felt really relieved at the same time.
It was my first SEA Games. Racing with a lot more experienced swimmers is definitely a disadvantage. But for me, I have nothing to lose. All I wanted to do was just to enjoy myself and swim my own race.
I was actually very scared of it now because their kicks were very powerful. I knew I was carrying an injury, so that win was, I overcome my fear. It's more than just a gold medal.
I've chosen a sport which concentration levels have got to be there. I know it's something I've got to maintain as long as I train harder than anybody else. You know, I'm 52 and been playing the game professionally for, well, 30 years. My eyesight's still okay.
I think bowling is unique because there's always lessons to be learned and you gotta keep wanting to improve so that you will bring yourself up to the next level. You need to be able to have the mental strength to do so.
Swimming isn't really an easy sport because it's very mundane and you train like almost 10 times a week. If you don't have passion for it, I think you would probably given up halfway through it really. I just want to do my very best, cherish the opportunities given to me and to live with no regrets.
I found something that I really love. I still enjoy playing the game now. Just train harder than anybody else, to the best of your ability really.
I was an anxiety kid. Back then I was bullied a lot. When Silat came into my life, it's about how I grow to embrace myself, how to be myself. It's a home where I feel comfortable when it's family. So that's how much Silat means to me.
Inspirational, that's probably how we would all describe each of these athletes. Now, the Sports Girl of the Year award recognizes the best young female athletes, and there are 4 outstanding candidates. Let's take a look. And so we're joined with our finalists and their proxies here this evening. Congratulations to each and every single one of them. for making it this far. But now it's time for Jessie to do us the honors.
The award goes to Amita Marie Nicolette Battier.
2019 was a spectacular year for Amita Berthier as she became the first Singaporean to reach the top of the World Junior rankings. This is also her first win in this category, and so deserving is it that she is. Currently studying overseas, Amita is unable to join us today, so receiving the award on her behalf is her mother, Mrs. Uma Berthier. We send our hearty congratulations to Amita as we move along to our next category, the Sports Boy of the Year Award, which awards the most exceptional youth male athletes in 2019. And the finalists are before us, three young fine gentlemen and athletes. But which one of them will walk away with the award for our Sports Boy of the Year? Only Jessie can tell us.
And the winner is Cohen Pang Yuen.
Congratulations, Cohen.
Congratulations.
Cohen Pang debuted at the SEA Games in 2019 and it saw him clinching a gold medal in the men's singles and a silver medal in the men's doubles event. Cohen was ranked #1 on the ITTF Under-18 World Rankings in 2019. This is also the first table tennis Sports Boy of the Year since 1978. We now move on to our 11th award, the penultimate award of tonight, Sportswoman of the Year. 4 exemplary Sportswomen of the Year finalists made it to the list this year, so let's take a look at who they are. So now let's take a look at our finalists and their proxies who join us here this evening for the Sportswoman of the Year category. A hearty congratulations to each and every single one of them for making it this far, but it's now time for us to find out who is the winner.
The award goes to Sherry Tan Shihua.
Congratulations to Sherry Tan, our Sportswoman of the Year. Congratulations to you. She became the first Asian to lift the Women's Masters Trophy at the 2019 World Bowling Women's Championships and also the first Asian to win the Kubica AMF PWBA Players, amongst other international titles. For her astounding accomplishments and continual podium finishes, Sherry was named the 2019 World Bowling Athlete of the Year. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final award of the night. 3 outstanding and respected athletes are in the Sportsman of the Year category. Let's find out who they are. And we welcome our finalists here this evening. But which one of them will walk away as the winner of our final award for this evening, the Sportsman of the Year? Jesse, the honor is all yours.
The award goes to Peter Edward Gilchrist.
Congratulations to Peter Edward Gilchrist. Walking away as our Sportsman of the Year for 2020. 2019 saw the world's #1 Peter Gilchrist bagging a slew of championship titles from the Pan Am Cup and the Pacific International to the high-end Open Billiards as well as the World Billiards Championship. To top it all off, he is also the gold medalist at the 2019 SEA Games. It's his 6th gold medal in his 30-year-long career and also his 2nd time winning this award. His first was back in 2014. Absolutely incredible, and I have to say, well-deserved from Peter Gilchrist. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say congratulations to all of our award recipients. We have actually come to the end of the 2020 Singapore Sports Awards. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the show as well. But before we say goodbye, we would like to say a big thank you to the gentlemen who have joined us on stage to present the awards. Speaker Tan Chuan Jin, Minister Edwin Tong, Mr. Fong Yong Kian. Gentlemen, thank you for presenting the awards and staying with us today. We'd also like to say a big special thanks also to Mrs. Jessie Pua for joining us and for presenting and announcing all of the awards, as well as all the teams at the SNOC, as well as Sport SG for organizing this fabulous event. We'd also like to take this time to say a huge thank you to the following partners who have joined us in supporting our athletes on their continued journeys: Toteboard, Fitness First, Singapore Airlines, Singtel, Toyota, as well as Yonex. So thank you very much for supporting our athletes and continuing to support them in the years to come as well. So thank you very much for each and every single one of you for joining us on our live stream. I hope you've enjoyed being a part of this event, even though we are technically still apart. But my name's Kelly Latimer. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. A quick reminder to make sure that you're staying safe, stay healthy, stay active, and make sure that you have a great evening ahead. My name's Kelly, and on behalf of everybody here this evening, have a fabulous night ahead. Goodbye.